Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Strifium and welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be commentating an open lobby, complete unranked session here. Just join a random lobby. There's a few familiar faces in here, but it's going to be the Austrian Grand Prix. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, everyone, welcome to, of course, Spielberg. It is the Austrian Grand Prix, the Red Bull Ring, and we are here for a 5-lap session. It's an open lobby. I don't know anybody in here except, well, actually, Zamis, good friend Zamis, and this is actually during one of his live streams, but we're going to be commentating this race with a few of these drivers in here, and let's see if we can catch any action here in this one. This is broadcasted, and my name's Strifium. I hope you guys enjoy this race. Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Austria. The drivers are away. We are racing here around the Red Bull Ring. Down into turn 1. Puff gets ahead of 3 Fast. Down through there into the Williams. Gets away real good. The Racing Point loses out major. There's an AlphaTauri out. That's Jim. No, that's Zamis. And he has lost out mega here. And now the Ferrari Tonics on the inside of the Racing Point through turn 3. Very intense racing so far here, and it's going to be 3 Fast looking at the leader. That's Puff in the Williams looking to defend against the Renault. Up the inside. Very tight. But he gets the move done into the lead of this race, but the Williams coming back. Wheel to wheel now. Ooh, this is very intense action right now. The Renault leading. Oh, and that's the Williams off into the gravel. There's a big spin. Going back out across on circuit. Looks like the Racing Point of 3 names James having some issues. Polypunk he's having major struggles right now in that Haas. Not entirely sure what's happened there. And it has been chaos on the opening lap of this race here in Austria. Nintendo in 6th position, hunting down Gabriel in 5th. It's 3 names James with a snap to the inside here. Not entirely sure why, but he didn't get anything done there. And he has Locust in the Mercedes hunting him down right now for 7th position as we touch through turn 2. Up into turn 3, up the inside. Is there going to be a dive? It's the Mercedes up the inside through on the Racing Point. Wow, and the Racing Point has lost out to Polypunk as well. Well, Thomas Gomez looks like a ghosted car here in the field. Edgets in the Ferrari hunting down 6/10 Baboom. More overtaking happening up the field. Polypunk ahead of Steph. It looks like Steph having an issue. Polypunk in that Haas on a charge. Three names James losing out big time here. Edgets getting ahead into 10th position. So much overtaking happening. It's going to be Polypunk with a move on Locust up the inside through the pit straight. Now Gabriel, next target for him coming through. It's the Mercedes trying to fight back through turn 1. Polypunk holds it for now. Gabriel, though, sitting duck here compared to the overtake and DRS coming out of Polypunk. To the outside is the Haas. Gabriel looks to defend. Not a lot he can do here, and he's at risk from the Mercedes as well. Locust with a smooth overtake. Now it's Jim, 3 names James. Vodka losing out major here. Camporezzi in the Alfa Romeo coming through down into turn 4. Jim looking at the Racing Point, and that Racing Point has been plummeting through this grid right now. That's going to be Jim. Wheel to wheel with him, and Camporezzi's just going to skate on through there in the Alfa Romeo, and he's on the inside. Is he going to get the good traction he needs to make it move? And there is going to be an issue here. Vodka has had an issue. Wheel to wheel action. We have a bunch of ghosted cars on circuit. And as I said, jumping into a random open lobby, you never know what you're going to find. But of course, we're getting a little bit of good overtaking action right now. 3 names James has been at the center of a lot of it. He has just been dropping through this grid as Gabriel is currently in 7th position. He has a big spin coming out of turn 3. In that Red Bull, he's going to lose a little bit of that wing, and it's going to be Zamis through. in that AlphaTauri in 7th position, and he's someone who had a big struggle out in the beginning of this race, but he has been absolutely climbing through this grid. Meanwhile, Cruiser VDU currently in 3rd position. That's the Mercedes flying on the rear of Tonix, the Ferrari ahead. In this fight for better podium position, of course, the Mercedes versus the Ferrari, the fight we've seen for years. You love to see these fights, as it's currently Nintendo in that Alfa Romeo looking for a move on the Mercedes. We're on the final lap of this race, 3 fast in the Renault, currently leading things off as Nintendo has a big spin coming out of turn 1, and he's reset to circuit. He's lost out to Polypunk, and Polypunk having one spectacular drive here. Absolutely fantastic racing. Jim hunting down Camporezzi with a big dive, big lunge up through into turn 3. Does he get the move done? Camporezzi fighting back on the outside. A little bit of a weave from both of them. Perhaps a little bit of a tap, but Jim out in front for now, coming down into turn 4. The AlphaTauri versus the Alfa Romeo. Who's going to get the better exit here? Later on the brakes is the Alfa Romeo. A little bit of a shove there from the Alfa. Ooh, what a battle we're seeing unfold here. You love to see it. Look at that wheel-to-wheel action right there. Jim in 10th right now. It's tight. 3 fast takes the flag. Tonix in 2nd. Cruiser VDU. There's a big cut there. Oh, that's Camporezzi. And a Haas into him. That's Francisco. Jim's going to skate through. Locust 5th. That's Zamis in 6th. Gabriel 7th. Puff in 8th. Jim in 9th. And it looks like 3 Names James is going to take 10th, but he's going to get dropped massively here, as there was a massive battle to the end there from a bunch of ghosted cars. And that is going to wrap up this race around Austria. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name's Strifium. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks, guys. See you next time.